asked me tons of questions, been wanting to know a lot, and I'm just gonna use this video to answer as many questions as I can right now. And if I don't answer you guys' questions, best believe it will be answered. It might just be in another video. I don't know when, but I just want to give y'all, a little scoop. You know what I'm saying? A little scoop. What I be, fucking with. Yeah, let's get started. I got the questions down here on this paper, so if you see me looking down, then I'm just reading the questions. Question. I'm not gonna number them because I know it's a lot, but okay, y'all don't come for me, cause let me just say this. I'm still like, okay, I'm trying to grow my hair still. I know you probably gonna be like, how you trying to grow it, but you dyed it. I just got bored with the black, so I just, just threw some shit and it came out how it came out. You know what I'm saying? For me to, go from a little fro to a little ponytail, that's something, right? That's something? Okay. Okay, so first question. Do you regret becoming pregnant by your mate? No, I do not regret the person I was pregnant by, because he actually a really good guy. Like, he never gave me no trust issues. I mean, we have moments where we feel like, that like you might be dishonest about something. He has helped me a lot completely. He actually taught me some things. Like, I know you all might just think like just because you're the mother that you know everything, but you can actually learn a few from a father's perspective. And on top of that, he already had experience babysitting and shit, so it is what it was. But no, I don't regret the person I was pregnant by. How do you feel about having a son? I absolutely love having a son, honestly, but it's just, I know I'm gonna have to protect him from a lot of things in life, like the bad and the cons in this world, because this generation is crazy. And he actually sitting right here looking at me like, why is you just sitting there talking to the camera? But nah, I don't regret having a son. I actually love him. I love watching him grow. I love, just making him laugh. And he has a very, happy personality. Like, he always smiling. Like, if you meet him, he'll be smiling at you. He don't even know who you are. But I think he just sits off that vibe of, those who I actually mess with and those who I really don't. Because it's a lot of, it's a lot of fake love. But they say a baby can feel, how you feeling, like your vibe. So that's why I try not to be so down a lot when I'm around him. But other than that, no, I don't regret having a son. I always wanted a son. I expect to have a son right now, but I'm still learning, and it's not the best experience, but it is the most best experience watching him grow. What do you love about your son? Okay, I love how happy he is, because I knew he was gonna come out goofy because I'm a goofy person. But he also chill because his dad is real chill. Like, his dad is real chill. So that's just two good personalities clicking into one baby. So he don't cry unless he really needs some. He don't really cry unless he needs some. But another thing I love about him, he just, I don't know. It's like he give you this blank stare. I feel like it's to like, he's trying to focus on who you are as a person. Or just like when he give me this blank stare, he know I'm his mom. So he just smiles at me. And he make me happy when I'm down. Like, all it takes is for me to hold him and he can just smile in my face. And I just be, be feeling better. But I love everything about my son overall, to be honest. Was your family supportive? Yes, my family was very supportive, especially my mother. She really went out her way to do a lot of things for me, and I appreciate that. And it was some of those, who probably had their comments on me being a teen mom, but would never speak upon it. And I know, how when one person say one thing, it goes around to the whole family. So I knew somebody was gonna have something to say, but it didn't really matter to me, because I'm just saying, like, for me, I'm just thinking, like, when I get out this, this struggle, hustling, like, all this ain't even gonna matter. Y'all opinion really not gonna matter. And on top of that, I'm just leave it there. But how did your son's father react? Okay, so he reacted in a blank way. Like, we had thoughts about kids, but not now. He was for sure he wanted a baby with me, but the timing right now was just like, bruh. Like, we found out, we just like, bruh. Like, bruh. Now we used to it, so it's not, as much of a surprise, you know. And I feel like I told him, he was just sitting there like real quiet, and I'm just like, are you okay? Talk to me, just to see where he coming from. And after a while, like, after a couple minutes of me knowing I'm pregnant, everybody in the house knowing I'm pregnant, so we going about our day, he seemed more relieved, he seemed more relieved, because when you just find out you have a baby as a male, I know that's probably hard, because it comes with a lot of patience, consistency, and just attention. But some guys have a hard time having patience, and they just have to build that. And he just knew like a lot of things would have to change, like mentally, physically, just for the sake of our son. But yeah, so we're gonna go to the next question. Does anyone help watch your son? No. Well, I'm not gonna say no. Okay, this is how I'm gonna put it. Every blue moon, somebody watches our son. Like, when I say every blue moon, I mean every blue moon. Like, majority of the time I have him, or his dad has him. His dad do a pretty good job when he has him. For the amount of time, it's really good. Like, we still working on things right now, but don't nobody in my family really watches him. Like, it'll be more like if I like finna take a shower and he up, but sometimes he can just sit and watch TV while I'm taking a shower. But it's just like, when he just want attention and I'm trying to shower or just make a quick run. But other than that, it's just either I'm watching him or his dad is watching him. My little brother, he's very helpful. He's really helpful. And if you're watching this video, I want to thank you, because you really, like, you young. My little brother's in middle school, if y'all didn't know. But my little brother in middle school, and he does really good with babies. Like, I wouldn't recommend y'all, trying to get him a babysit for y'all. I know he probably don't want to do that, because I know it's times where he didn't want to watch our baby, but he did it anyway, and that's out of love. And for that, I really respect him, because he real young, and for him to adapt with a baby, and at the time he was a newborn, so it's like really cool, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, yeah. So we're gonna go to the next question. He's really just looking at me like who you talking to? Were you going through depression? Yes, I was going through depression. While I was pregnant, it was really hard, because I would get emotional a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Things that make me hurt easily, like the littlest stuff. And I cry over stuff that I normally wouldn't cry over, but it's like out of no control, because you get real sensitive. And you start having suicidal thoughts. You start feeling lonely. You know what I'm saying? Like you start feeling like the world is on your shoulder, like literally just sitting there. But you know what I'm saying? For me to have been 16, I took that very well. Like, I really give props to myself, because I go through so much. But regardless, okay, I'm trying not to cry. But regardless, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna do what I gotta do for my son. And like, when you a mother, you feel different for your son, because you carry that child for 9 months. You try to protect him, not smoking, you know what I'm saying, just trying to have your baby healthy. So for your baby to be born, you wouldn't want anything to hurt him. So it was a lot of reasons I was depressed for, but I'm not even gonna get into all that, because it's not supposed to be on a sad video. I'm supposed to be answering y'all questions. You know what I'm saying? I want to just give good vibes on the video. I don't want to be crying, nothing, okay? So yes, I did go through depression. I did get over it. His dad was there to help me 100% throughout the whole thing. Like, when I say the whole thing, from when I knew I was pregnant all the way till now. And I really want to give a shout out to him, because no matter how hard I am on him, I'm only hard on him because I want him to be a better man. I want to better my man. I don't want to have to feel like I'm unhappy. So I would let him know like what's making me unhappy, and I would want him to let me know having bad moments while I was pregnant, because I say majority of the time because of my sensitivity, and at the time I was like in a bad place mentally, but I really appreciate him still being there for me, still being there for my son, doing everything that he can, comforting me, holding me while I cry, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't never find no, real ass nigga like that out, especially where in Milwaukee. If y'all didn't know, I'm in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I'm not from here, but, you know what I'm saying, my family down here, and now that I'm down here, as a teen, it's like I see what Milwaukee really about, and you niggas not shit. If you ask me, you don't got none of my niggas, that's period. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really do appreciate him, and he was just real supportive. Like, I feel like if he wasn't there mentally, I don't know what would be going through my mind. You know what I'm saying? But we went through it. We did it. And then that next question. What were you most excited about? I was most excited about, just picking out clothes, rearranging my room for him to sleep in, just to have moments with him, basically, like memorable moments, have family time. We will always talk about how we will all watch movies together, chill, go play, you know what I'm saying? And we do that now. Things not always gonna go the way they do. But when we do have our family time, it is a blast. I absolutely love being with them too. Like, them two are my, you my man. Let me just say that, okay? Because, I be having so much fun with y'all. Like, we might have our moments where, we get on each other's nerves or whatever, but I hear that, that's just him. We might get on each other's nerves, but other than that, it's like, we have a good time when we together, and my baby actually has personality. Like, he's smart. He's not no nonchalant baby where they don't, have no expression. But you know what I'm saying? C-section or vaginal? I actually did not have no C-section. I did not want no C-section. I did it vaginal, and I'm gonna tell you guys why I didn't want no C-section. I didn't want no C-section only because I really didn't I didn't want to be in no pain afterwards. I knew it was gonna be pain regardless, but just with my skin, it was bad enough. I had to deal with the stretch marks, okay, but that little cutting open stuff, I ain't messing with it, okay? Y'all can have that. So I went vaginal. I would recommend going vaginal. And I wanted to actually experience it. Everybody always saying it hurt. Some people be in their videos crying and stuff. And it's just it's not as bad as people make it seem. But depending on how I'm feeling, I might, I might just get all the click, Because they said we couldn't record, but they recorded anyways. I'm glad they did, because, when my son get older, I can always show him. That's why I want to make sure I keep everything documented. I still have his ultrasound to this day, and he actually looks like his ultrasound pictures. The moment y'all see him, y'all gonna just be like, wow, he actually do look like his ultrasound pictures. Was it hard losing the weight? No, for me it wasn't really hard losing the weight, because I'm petite, so I'm real small, and I don't have much fat in my stomach area, so it really wasn't hard. It only took me, I'd say, probably about 2 weeks to lose that weight. Literally. After I had him, I felt so relieved. I'm not even gonna lie. I felt so relieved, because I'm like, damn, I can finally get my body back. I can finally fit my clothes. But it wasn't hard for me to lose the weight, because I'm real petite, and you know what I'm saying? After I had him, I had a little bump or whatever, but it went away quick. It really went away quick. It didn't take for me to exercise, nothing. It went away. Did you want a boy? Yes, I did want a boy, and I'm gonna tell y'all why I want a boy. First of all, because growing up, I was a tomboy. It might not seem like it now. Well, yeah, because I'm grown up, but I ain't say I was grown, because I know some people will be like, yo, no. I'm saying I'm growing up. Therefore, I'm going through my teenage womanhood, okay? So don't come over here saying, you not grown. I know I'm not grown. Nor do I want to be grown. Yes, I did want a boy, because growing up I was a tomboy, and I was always with the guys, you know what I'm saying? And girls was real messy and full of drama, and I ain't the type, you feel me? You can bounce with all that, for real. So I was hanging out with more of the guys, so I can really relate to a guy, I can feel where they coming from, and I'm already knowing what he gonna want, okay, PlayStation. I ain't gonna say PlayStation, because they might just have updated stuff, older he get, but okay, a game system, haircut, shoes, clothes, phone, you know what I'm saying? Just simple stuff. With the girls, you gotta worry about hair. I barely even know how to take care of my own hair. I barely even do my own hair. Nails. You have to worry about niggas, intercourse, just a lot of stuff like menstruals, bras, puberty. I don't got time for that. And every young baby I've met that's a female cry too much. Like, no, I'm good. I'm good with my son. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy I did have a son. I'm very blessed. And I know I'm gonna have a boy though, because I don't listen to that. If your stomach raised up, you have a, you know what I'm saying? If your stomach high, you got a girl. If your stomach low, then you got a boy. I don't listen to none of that. I know I was gonna have a boy because my boyfriend don't have any sisters. He don't have not one sister. It's all boys. So, you know, that gotta be a real strong gene. And on my side, it's 3 girls and 2 boys. Yeah, it's 3 girls and 2 boys. But with all the boys, I just knew I was gonna have a boy. What is the best part? The best part is watching your baby grow. Like, best part is waking up and your baby's next to you and just looking at you and smiling. Like, you know, you can just watch your baby advance. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you watch your baby grow and you see the new things that your baby do, it really excites you because it make you feel like you're doing something right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna say your baby grow, advance, learn new things, and just spend time with your child and making them happy. Like, that's my best part, like making him happy. Like, I can't wait to like take him swimming. I don't know why, but I always wanted to take my son to the water park. I just think it would be so much fun. I don't know, but I want to do that. What is your favorite thing to do as a family? As a family, we like to watch movies, right? Because I'm always on YouTube. Like, I'm not talking about besides uploading, because you know this is only the second video, but I'm always on YouTube and I like watching movies. I like watching like black owned movies, black history movies, drama movies, LGBTQ movies. It don't matter. I just really like movies because I feel like it's movies out there that you can actually relate to. And not only that, he loves watching TV. So if he loves doing it, then you know I'ma love doing it with him. Period. What was your reaction in his? My reaction was like, first, my mouth dropped, okay? My mouth dropped. And I ain't gonna say my heart dropped either, because me, like, without even a baby, I was already going through some shit. So I figured, like, you know what I'm saying, I can handle being, like, taking care of a baby. Like, not saying it's easy, but I'm doing it though, right? I'm doing it, and you know, for my baby to still be breathing and functioning right and being healthy, you know, that just really makes me feel good, because it makes me feel like I'm doing something right. Because you know, some people out here losing their baby at a young age. Some people like just losing their baby off for, like, you know, simple stuff, like, you know, when you have a newborn. I heard about this girl. She had dropped her baby and her baby had passed away. Her baby was not even older than 1 month, and I know that's really sad for her child. That's really sad. But oh, he just threw up. Oh my God. Actually, I was just really, I was happy, but then again, I was like preparing myself mentally for this. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad I did, because it's some stuff that, you know, if I never prepared myself mentally for, I would have been real fucked up over the situation. But that's okay, because you know, things only gonna get better. Like, things might just get worse. I might just, you know, have a bad breakdown just for the best, you know, news to come up. You never know. So all I'm gonna say is, I was just trying to give myself the mentality to not give up, to prepare myself for what's really about to happen. You know, to know like my life is really finna change. So like when things happen, you know, I won't be so surprised about it, or I won't be so, you know, depressed or stuck up on the situation, which I'm really happy I did. And I'm really happy that his father was there with me to find out. And I was just like more in shock. I was just having tears of joy, but then again having tears of, you know, like it's finna go down. It's finna go down. You got a baby? What? Like, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't even think I was gonna have a baby. Like, everybody thinking like, I never thought for Kay to have a baby. I didn't either, but it happened. And you know, all I'm gonna say is, when I'm in my 30s, you know, turn up, y'all gonna be in y'all 30s, sitting in the house with a new baby. It's like, nah, but nah. I was happy and, just real emotional, whatever. Next question.
Were you scared? No, I wasn't.
Scared. I was not scared. It was more of like, let's do this shit. And, like, let's get it popping. You know what I'm saying? Like, baby coming to this world and we finna come out with a banger. Like, you know what I'm saying? We finna come out with a banger. And I was just really happy, that I got it over with being pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Because it was really hard. But we gonna get into that into the other question. Because, I got a lot more for you guys. Is it hard? I'm not gonna say it's hard. I ain't gonna say it's easy either. It's challenging. But it's up to you to face that challenge. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you to face that challenge. Was it easy to adjust? No, it was not easy to adjust, and I'm gonna say this only because of the sake of me not being a morning person, and I still am not a morning person, but I'm working on it. I'm doing better. You know what I'm saying? Because when I wake up, I just wanna, let me just get the time to think to myself, like, damn, I'm really in this fucked up ass world. Like, I really gotta deal with these people. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, man, this morning shit. Because when I was pregnant, I would always sleep. And my grandmother told me, like, you all the sleep you can. Because when your baby comes, you ain't getting no sleep. And she wasn't lying. Because I was not getting no sleep. Only because he was a newborn and he had, his tummy real small. So he get full fast. And he was only drinking 2 ounces. And he get hungry a lot. And they wake up like every 1 or 2 hours, no matter what time it is. But I was just real tired. Like, that's the thing I had to adjust to, the sleep schedule. Everything else, it was like, okay, I gotta deal with it. No, actually, I'm gonna tell y'all another thing I had to adapt to. It was like, okay, I'm gonna have to deal with it, and I'm gonna have to work on his sleep schedule, because sometimes I'll be feeding him a bottle, and then I'll go to sleep while he's in my arms. And that's not good. I recommend y'all, be real careful. I didn't drop him or anything, because, I stayed in the center in the bed, just in case for reasons like that. But I woke up, and he was still in my arms. And he faded that bottle, so, I just laid him down and went to sleep. But other than that, yeah, it was just a sleep schedule and breast pumping. When I tell y'all, okay, so when I first in the hospital, they was asking me, like, did I want to breastfeed or bottle feed? And I'm thinking, I'm gonna bottle feed, because that's going to be weird having my son on my nipple. I tried once. It didn't work out, so I'm like, you know what, forget it. Then I tried again. It didn't work out. I said, forget it. But, like, for the first 3 days after I had him, I wasn't even producing no milk. So it was like they was trying to get me to get used to the feeling, and I wasn't even pumping nothing. So I was just really in pain for no reason. But after I left the hospital, honey, I got home, went to sleep the next day. These jokers, whoa. Dude, they were hurting. They were really hurting. They was falling out the bra. Then I had to wear nursery pads. It was just like, for me, it was new, but I knew I was gonna be able to get over it, because when you first breast pump, it's like, it's real sore and you just go real slow. But the more you get used to it, you just get to going with it. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, you know what I'm saying, just the sleeping and the breast pumping. But other than that, oh yeah, no, it was having to wear that big ass diaper. When you get out, you gonna have to wear a big ass diaper with some cold thing inside. Then you gotta get this little tube. But you gotta get this little tube, and you gotta use that to, clear the blood clots and stuff. Just, if y'all know, if you was pregnant, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, okay? I ain't trying to get y'all confused or nothing, but just know, like, it's real sore down there. And then I had to get stitched up because I tore a little bit, but that's okay. I was still good. It was just that the healing process was a really long time. It was painful, but I went through it, okay? I went through it and I got over it. How much did your sleep schedule change? Okay, so at first I was not getting no sleep at all. I wasn't. I really wasn't. It was like, it changed tremendously because I actually started observing my baby when he sleep, like what time he sleep, what time he naps, you know what I'm saying? So just in case y'all wanted to know, he wake up around 8 o'clock or 10 o'clock in the morning. I always give him a nap around 2 or 3 o'clock. That way, when he wake up, he can be active to tire himself out until nighttime. So when he have his nap or whatever, I take my little nap sometimes. and he wake up around I say 5 or 6 o'clock, and we go through the day from there, and then he go to sleep around like 10. I'm a night owl. I'm always up at night because that's when I keep my peace. If he go to sleep around like 10 or 11, I still be up. I stay up to 2 because he wake up in the middle of the night at 2 o'clock for a feeding. So I give him that quick little feeding, and then it be that he sleep the rest of the night, and then over and over again, wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning or 10. Sometimes, if he real tired, stayed up way too late, he'll wake up at like 12 or 1 o'clock, and that's when I get my best sleep in. But, I'm still adjusting, still learning, still trying to, just get him to be calm. So, because I know, I heard when babies sleep on their back, they get nightmares. I don't know if that's true or not, but when he sleep on his back, he gets to screaming out of nowhere. Like, he'll really be crying. Like, he'll be chill. He'll be laying down chilling, and then out of nowhere, he'll just bust out crying. So, but he more of a person. He sleep more on his side. He'll, slunch over like that. He'll sleep on his side. Other than that, my sleep schedule it's been improving. It's been improving. I say it's been improving. We're gonna go on to the next question.
How much more money?
Do you have to spend? I'm gonna just say this. I spend majority of the money I have on my son. Why is that? Because it's best to get your needs before your wants. When you have a son and you start adapting, you'll know. Like, you'll start understanding where I'm coming from. Like, you won't be so worried about all that cute shit, trying to look good, trying to get your nails done. Like, I make a lot of sacrifices with money just, to provide for my son. And that's only because I love him and I want him, I want him to have the things he needs. And I do still get support from my family. By the way, like, I don't always have to, go out my way to buy stuff from him. But other than that, I spend majority of my money on my son. I do be having money spent on myself, but I don't spend money on myself that much. You know what I'm saying? I just get it how I live, and I make something out of what I got. You know what I'm saying? Cause I try to be grateful for what I have. Cause it's a lot of people who don't even have support. When they have their babies or can't afford this or that. Not saying I can't always afford something at the time being, but my son will get it regardless. Guaranteed, he will get it. Is it hard picking who gets the baby? No, it's not hard picking who gets the baby. We just do it. Okay, so this is how we do it. I'm not gonna tell y'all all our business. Let me just say this. It's not hard picking who gets the baby, because if he got something to do important, then I'm gonna get him regardless. But if we both got something important, we have to make an agreement on who's going to have our child. Because when I had my child, I was the type of person who's like, I was so attached to my baby, I was scared to even give him to his dad. Only because I knew going through stuff mentally how I was, and for him to be a man is more tragic. Like, he needs more support. He needs, just to know that you there, like, you're going to help regardless. Like, I try not to put too much pressure on him. And, people outside looking in, they always gonna have something to say. They always gonna talk their shit. But at the end of the day, 1 year plus, actually, people were saying how he was gonna leave me during my pregnancy, but he's still here though. And people will always say how I was gonna leave him, how we was gonna cheat, go our separate ways. But we still a family, and we still, okay, we still at it. So I don't really be worried about what anybody gotta say. Like, some people will be like, oh, why you don't let him watch his son? Woo. Like, what y'all not understanding is he wants his time. Like, that's like, when you have your baby, it's good to give your man some time, because you want him to be mentally, like, humble. You know what I'm saying? You don't want him around your baby with negative vibes. Not only that, some men tend to do things out of anger, and not saying he will harm my baby or anything, but it's just a simple fact. Like, I don't want to put too much pressure on him. I don't want to stress him, and I just want everything to be chill, everything to be cool. You know what I'm saying? Everything, goody in the hoodie. I don't want, for him to feel like, okay, she put too much pressure on me. Like, she knows it's my first time, and it was my first time too. So I'm trying to, like, just cooperate. Just cooperate. That's all I'm gonna say. Just cooperate. Communicate with each other. Communication is a big thing, because when you don't, the other person might just get a misunderstanding, and then, y'all just fight each other instead of the problem. That's beside the question. It's not hard picking who gets to watch the baby. Make agreements. I always give him an option. I can say that. I always give him an option. Like, or like, do you want to watch him today? Or if I'm free for the day, I'm not gonna ask him unless I feel like, I'm too tired to wear it out. But other than that, I keep him for as long as I can until he's free, or if he's not just in the right mind space. When we together, we both just take care of him together. How did you figure out? Okay, so I know a lot of you have been asking me how did I figure out I was pregnant. So I'm gonna tell y'all, okay? So listen. You probably been getting to the story. Let me tell you.
I thought she was getting thick.
Okay, I'm just playing. I didn't think I was getting thick. I just thought, I was gaining weight, okay? Because I'm real petite, so I can tell, when I'm gaining weight. And not only that, I wasn't getting a period, but I wasn't thinking about that because I don't even like periods anyways. I'll be blessed to have them now because, after you have your first baby, you can get another one. So, when that period comes, okay? But I'm finna tell y'all. So, one day, everybody was just kicking in the house. Me, my boyfriend, my mother, brother, my other brother. I think that was about it. But we all were just kicking it. And my mom called me in the room because I think she wanted to ask me something or she wanted me to do something for her. I'm not sure. But she was saying how as soon as I walked through the door, okay, this is the room we was in. I walked through that door. I was standing right there, and she was just looking at me. So I'm looking like, what? And she was saying like, you your breasts look a little big. And I'm just looking like, these little things, they're not looking big. Like, they're not looking big. Like, and I'm thinking like, okay, I understand she said I gained weight in, my waist area, but my breast still seems small to me. But you know how your mother, my mom has 5 kids, so I'm pretty sure she'll know when somebody's pregnant or when, I'm having a body change or something new about me. So she was telling me how my body seemed to look different, and she was like, come here. So I went up to her and she told me to raise my shirt. I still have my abs in, but it was a little poke, like a little poke. You wouldn't think I'm pregnant. It was a small poke. Like, you would just think I'm full, basically. But she,
my bad, y'all. The camera had
cut out. But anyway, she knew, like, okay, something ain't right. So she like, your stomach not feeling right. So she telling me turn to my side, turn to my other side and stuff. And she just they think I'm pregnant. So she like, okay, we gotta take a test just to get out the way. She like, we gotta take a test. She said, do you want to wait or do you want to take it now? Me, I'm like, we need to take this now because who pregnant? I dumbass. Anyways, we already finna go grocery shopping. So we went grocery shopping while mom stayed at the house and we went to go get the test. So we came back to the house with the test, put the groceries up, got the test. So I'm like, okay, boom. Told her like, you got the test, you ready? So I went into the bathroom. Me and my baby daddy, we went to the bathroom. You know how you gotta do the procedures, pee the thing, drop it in, you know what I'm saying? I might just insert a picture of the test, but you know what I'm saying? It came out 2 lines, buddy. It came out 2 lines. After that, I was like, bruh, are you for real? Me? What? And man, I was just, dog. I was surprised. I told my baby daddy, he was in there with me. I just told you his reaction. So I came out with the test, and my brother was there already. So I showed my brother first. He just looked at me like, yup. My mom, I came up to her. We was right here in this hall. She was like standing right by this door. And she was standing right here by this door. And then I came with the test. I took 2, to be exact. I took 2. So I came with both of them like this. She just looking me eye to eye, like not trying to look down, just looking me eye to eye. And she said, what it say? She was looking at me up, like, what it say? While I'm just sitting like this. She over it, but not just not looking down. So she's like, what it say? And I'm like, I'm pregnant. She was like, no you're not. My brother on the side gassed me.
But, you know what I'm saying?
My brother, I expected that anyways, you know what I'm saying? It was no bad reaction. It was just like, yeah, she really is pregnant. Like, bro, look. So she looked down.
I told you, I knew you pregnant.
So after that, we had a long talk. Me, her, and my baby daddy, we had a long talk about, how our life is gonna change, how we have to start communicating, making progress in our relationship. just a lot of helpful advice. And I do appreciate that because it really was helpful. Like even nowadays, it still is helpful. But you know, that's how it went. I'm not gonna say she was mad, and I'm not gonna say she wasn't mad. I say she was disappointed, but it was just a simple fact. Like we already living in a moment, so we, you know, just gotta deal with it. And as the time went on, things rocky, but I ain't gonna say that's how family is. But you know what I'm saying? Everybody go through stuff. I want to say the wrong thing. Everybody go through stuff, and that advice really did sink in. And nowadays I still think about that advice, and I still use it, and it's real helpful. So, yeah. What symptoms did you have? Okay, so let me tell y'all this. I got real sick. I think it was in the beginning of January 2018. I got real sick, bro. Like, I was coughing to the point my back hurt. Like, if y'all know, like, when you have a hard cough and you just feel it all in your spine and then it comes up to your chest, it was like that. Then I couldn't taste nothing. My nose was snotty. I was just always in bed, not getting up, out of stamina. And another thing was that my breath was like, my breath was like when I get in the shower and I turn to the water of the shower, dog, the little sprinkles, they splash on my chest, it hurt. Like, it'll like flick my nipple, like it won't flick my nipple, but the water tap onto my nipple constantly, and that hurt. So I'm like, bro, why every time I get in the shower my chest hurt? I just wasn't thinking much of it, because I don't know how you're supposed to feel when you're pregnant. Now I do. Let me shut up. But anyway, like I didn't know, you know, the symptoms of being pregnant. On top of that, I didn't have my period for 3 months. I wouldn't even think about it. Like, I wouldn't think about a period. At that moment, it was like, what is a period? I'm supposed to be on my menstrual on Christmas, and I wasn't thinking about it now, but whatever. And another symptoms was I was, hey, let me tell y'all something. This just came in my head. I think the time that I say, like, I look at myself outside looking in, like, you pregnant, girl, like, you something wrong with you, is when my boyfriend had this burger, right? He had his burger. It was half a burger, and he was giving it to me. I just woke up. I'm like, okay, I'm finna munch on this burger. He was giving it to me right before I grab it. This nigga's gonna bite it. He gonna bite it, and he made it smaller, which made me mad. Listen, thinking about it, it was stupid, but it made me mad. So I hit the burger out of his hand, and I walked off, and I was mad, like real mad. Thinking about it now, I'm sorry, but you know what I'm saying? We see why. We see why. We don't, you know, use that as a no excuse, but we see why. You know what I'm saying? But and on top of that, I was crying because he wouldn't leave me alone. Like I was irritated, and he wouldn't leave me alone. I was crying, and there wasn't even nothing to cry over. But I did, and those were my symptoms. I was having really bad cramps, and I was starting to see blur. I guess because my blood pressure was high, but I didn't know I was pregnant at the time. I was starting to see blur. Like things was coming out blurry, like I need glasses or something. Like things are still blurry, cause I think I'm to the point where I need glasses. I just don't ever say nothing about it because I don't really care. But at that time, my blood pressure was high, so I was seeing blurry stuff. And I hear him laughing. See what else?
I think that's about it.
To be honest, no, I noticed when I was playing my basketball games, I was getting tired real fast. Like I was really out there hooping while I'm pregnant, but that's okay though. And it's sometimes it's sad to me, you know, that I have to put the ball down. But my senior year, I'm most definitely picking it back up. So senior year, I really want senior year to be, you know, a good year. I want to see him well. I want to give a shout out to Lucky. Y'all go subscribe to his YouTube right now. I'm putting it in the description below. But he's graduating, and I'm so proud of him because, you know, us growing up, we went through a lot, and he really has become, you know, a better man, a changed guy. He's been taking care of responsibilities, and I'm really proud of him because I'm pretty sure it was people out there doubting him. You know, he really been changing, like, and he's doing really good, and I support him all the way. I'm really proud of him. I can't wait to see him walk across that stage. And I know he's been waiting to get out of school. I know I'll be in high school by myself, but that's okay though. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, yeah. What were some foods you crave? Okay, I know people say they crave pickles and stuff. I don't really like pickles like that, okay? Nor pizza, nor what's it called? Noodles. Okay, I just get tired of eating that stuff. I get real tired of it, so now it just tastes bad to me. But stuff I wouldn't say I was craving. Well, okay, I was craving seafood. But look, you can actually eat seafood. It's just certain stuff like that it's just where it's coming from, okay? I was eating seafood and it wasn't bad for me. It was just I was overstuffing myself. So I would wake up at like 3 in the morning feeling like I had freaking what's it called? Contractions. I feel like I was having contractions because I'm like, bro, my freaking my stomach hurting real bad, like, but I wanted more seafood, but I couldn't eat no more because my stomach was hurting bad. But I was craving seafood. My boyfriend was always cooking me meals, like he would always make me like nachos and stuff. Like he would always make nachos because that's his favorite food, and he could cook, and he'll cook a lot of meals besides nachos. So I was really I had no craving. It was like he was there to feed me, to make sure I eat, make sure we both eat. So I thank you for that too. Not saying he really is a good guy. Like you ever just reminisce like you really got a good guy. Like and all that problems don't even come from boy drama or girl drama. It's just just little shit. Okay. But I was also craving sour cream and hot chips. I ain't gonna lie, I was eating that. That stuff good. I probably look back into it. Now that I'm not pregnant to see if I really messed with how how I was when I'm pregnant. Because when you're pregnant, sometimes you just eat stuff, just eating it because you're hungry. But it was real good too. What else? Soda. I always wanted some soda. But I was drinking a lot of water. What else? I really wasn't craving stuff, to be honest. I was just eating. Like as long as I was eating, I was good. Like if I'm really being honest with you.
Let me see the next question.
Does anyone help? Yeah, we get help. We don't get as much help as we used to, and I understand that because we are parents, we have to do things on our own. So no worries for that. But yes, we do get help. But most of the time, we try to do everything that we can on our own because we don't want to have to keep depending on somebody. And we already got our son depending on us, so we have to be, a team. We have to be a team. We have to be our own team. So, but yes, we do get help because he do have a cousin, and he is 3 weeks younger than his cousin, and so my sister had her baby before I did. So I got to experience before he came here, and man, that first night I'm just like, dude, because it's people out here who claim that it's people who gonna say they your friends, right? They gonna say they your friends, but they don't watch them. Y'all ain't even real. Like,
what are you going to be in the future?
in the future, I have been saying this for years. I'm going to be an entrepreneur, and I am claiming it. I'm going to be an entrepreneur. I want to do clothes. I just want to design. Okay, I want to design. What negative thoughts were going on in your head? I don't know if y'all trying to say like while I'm pregnant or what. Like, but okay, while I was pregnant, the negative thoughts that was going on in my head was the bad things people would say to me. And when I say the bad, I'm not gonna say what they said, but just know I remember everything somebody done said to me while I was pregnant and I was at my lowest. I ain't never forget, never will. Because when you're pregnant, that's really a tragic moment. And I'm not gonna say it was my worst pregnancy, but I did not have the best experience. And I wish things could have went differently, but it didn't. But that's okay because my blessing is here. And when I say that, I'm talking about my son. And just to be, on this earth breathing with my son. Other things that was going in my head was, like, if y'all treating me like this now, I can just imagine how y'all gonna treat me while I'm pregnant. No. I can just imagine how y'all gonna treat me while I'm not pregnant, while my son here. And it went exactly how I thought. But, whatever. Okay? We're gonna get past that. I never feel like giving up. Yes, I'm not gonna say I always feel like giving up. I don't always feel like giving up, but almost majority of the time I feel like giving up. will leave you on your alone. Like they'll tell you they're gonna be there to do this and that. They don't listen to none of that. Always prepare your mind for independence because you never know when somebody's gonna walk out. Those people, it's some people who claim that his father was gonna walk out, and they walked out way before the baby couldn't even get here. Way before the baby could even get here. So don't like when people say they're gonna be there, just prepare yourself mentally like, okay, leave, you know, I had A, B, C, you know what I'm saying? So I did have a lot of times where I feel like giving up, but I don't want to give up because I know I have one more year left of high school, and I just want to get that out the way. Like if I can get that out the way, then everything, we on a roll, we on a mission, you know what I'm saying? But yes, I have felt like giving up a lot of times, but I don't because I know it's gonna be worth it. Like all this, you know, hustling for my baby's gonna be worth it because, and when I say hustling, I do what I can for my child. Like if I have to go do hair, if I have to do 7 heads a day, I will do 7 heads a day, okay? Not saying I do people hair, but if I need, you know, it's just a side thing, you know, just to come up with some quick money or whatever. But yeah, I do what I can for my child, and I'm not going to give up on him because I know how it feels when your parent just gets out, okay? So I don't want him to, you know, go through that. I don't want him to, you know, feel like he doesn't have his mom with him, or his mom is broken, or to feel like his mom is just, you know, ain't there 100%, which I am. Okay, you can get this.
Ever feel like having
An abortion? Oh, I knew I didn't want to have an abortion from the start. Okay, who recommended me getting an abortion, but I was not going. I was not going. No matter how hard it is now, no matter how hard I knew it was going to be, I was not going to get an abortion because this was my decision, and I'm not going to say I don't believe in abortion, but I just don't have the heart to, you know, go through that process. Not to shame anybody who has had an abortion, but me, it's not in my category, okay? It's not even in my vocabulary. But yeah, no, I did not. If I have no abortion, no, I did not want an abortion. No, I was not going to get an abortion. How did my people react? My brother, he was more so like, bruh, you got a baby on the way. I mean, a lot of people were just worried about how he was gonna look, saying, oh, your baby's gonna look cute, your baby's gonna look cute, blah, blah. I'm not, like, y'all worried about my baby looking cute, but y'all not even, which is like, people just get on my nerves, okay? When I was pregnant, you couldn't even really tell like that. Like, you couldn't even really tell like that. People had stuff to say, probably behind my back, but you know, everybody was telling me, you know, the good. Everybody was letting me know the good, you know, and like, how they, you know, support me, you know, congratulate me, whatever. Do you keep your son away from your dad? I say away from your dad. Away from your dad. No, like I try my hardest. Look, I try my hardest not to do that because I know it's dads who actually want to be in their child's life. For him to want to be in his child's life, he wants his son, he can have him, okay? Sometimes we might not be on the same page, and you know, I might just be so frustrated with him, I don't even want to see his face, but I'm not gonna keep him away from his son because me, even though I come from not such a perfect family, because I don't want to use the word broken home, because I know you all have your own, you know, you have your own definition of that, but even though I come from not perfect family, I am family oriented, like, I am on the same last name type of thing, okay? Like, him, I don't want him to grow up and we, you know, separated. I want us to be in the same household, you know, just have happy years, you know, everlasting years with each other, you know what I'm saying? So he could just be like, oh, my parents been together for like 25 years, but yeah. But no, I'm family oriented and I don't believe in, you know, trying to keep his son away from him. I don't want to keep him away from his child because I know he wants to be there, and I want him to be there. I want him to grow up with both his parents because I know how it is growing up not growing up with both your parents. Okay.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
It's challenging for a lot of people, so I don't want him to go through that. You know what I'm saying? Just basically like that. How has your life changed since you had a baby? Like I said before, waking up in the mornings, you know, I'm still working on that. I have progressed loving this paper. I am still learning a lot. I do talk to I do try to help out other teen moms because, but you know, some females be lying about having a baby. Like,
really, nigga?
so I just be feeling like I'm wasting my time. And then again, there's people really out there who need help. So I still give advice. I still, you know, I tell the truth. I'm not gonna come over here running like just be capping like you know what it is, okay? Hey, people who I used to kick with every day, talk to every day. I don't know more. Why? Because they don't do nothing for me. They don't do nothing for my son, and they're not putting money in either of our pockets. Okay, so that's for one. For two, I'm gonna check on him or nothing. You don't check on my son. None of y'all, all y'all who claim y'all was gonna babysit, y'all don't babysit him at all. Okay, don't sit up here and lie. I'm not gonna sit up here and have you coming in and out my baby's life. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna have you claiming him as your nephew, but you don't do nothing for him. You don't watch him. You don't come see him. No nothing. Okay, and that's that. Like I used to be a social person. I used to be real social. I'm more of a popular loner. I don't have a problem with that at all. I really don't have a problem with that because at the end of the day, I'd rather have the realest around me than, you know, all these fake people just showing fake love. So even if it is just me, my baby, and his dad, I'm fine with that because I like it that way anyways. Because it's like, it's more peaceful, like less drama. You know what I'm saying? I gotta deal with a lot of people. Like, we still deal with stuff, but it's not as much as we would have been dealing with if we, you know, was as social as we was. But my social life has changed. Another thing that has changed is my patience. I have learned a lot of patience. You have to have patience with your baby because with the crying, it's like
He's up in here making
a mess. You know, a lot of patience, and I am proud of myself for that because I did not used to have patience at all. What else? What else?
Yeah.
Another thing. Money. I know, like soon as I get some money in my hand, I automatically think about saving, like what I'm gonna get him, what he needs, like, you know, stuff like that. Just becoming responsible, you know. I'm becoming more responsible. Not saying I wasn't before, but I'm becoming more responsible. I am improving things that I was lacking in. Okay.
Is his dad in his life?
Yes, his dad is in his life 100%. He's been in his life since he's been in my belly. So
How was your labor experience?
it falls into the question, like, how was my experience when my water broke? So I'm gonna just, you know, go through it. Just give y'all, you know, a long story short, okay? So I was laying down, I was taking a nap. I woke up because I really had to use the bathroom. I didn't even have to use the bathroom. My water was just gonna break. Before I could even walk out my room, it's just water shooting like, just going, just water going. And I'm trying to stop it. You know, when you try to hold your pee, that ain't work. It's just gonna keep flowing. Water is real warm and it's like real light. So I went to the bathroom, hopped on the toilet quick, and I did have to use the bathroom too. So I used the bathroom too. And as I'm sitting on the toilet, it's just going out. So I'm calling my sister like, come here. She was trying to come here. I'm like, come here, girl. But then I'm like, is this supposed to happen? At first, I'm looking at my underwear. That's what I'm looking at. And I'm like, is this supposed to happen? And I'm like, cause my sister, her water didn't break. So I didn't think mine was gonna break either, but I'm like, so I'm telling her like possibly like my water could have broke. She was like, your water broke. Basically, your water broke. Like you ready to get burped. So she called up my uncle. My uncle and my brother come and they just looking at me. I'm like, so somebody gonna call the ambulance? Like I'm trying to get up off this toilet now. I ain't trying to be sitting on this toilet this whole time. We just waiting. We just waiting for the ambulance to come, and I'm sitting on the toilet. And they took a really long time, bro. Cause I was sitting in my brother's chair that he, you know, be gaming in, and you know my water broke. So I'm like, bro, my bad. Like I can't, you know, stop it. Like you can't stop the water. It's gonna keep flowing. So water just keep flowing. Ambulance come. Okay, so look, me and his dad was like, we was getting on each other's nerves at the time. Like we're not gonna let, you know, our problems interfere with the relationship we have as a family. Then, you know, my water broke. Like that gotta be a coincidence or something, because the moment we speaking about him being born, he's gonna come into this fucking world. Like, so I called him. Before, look, they couldn't even call the ambulance. You wanna know why? He done already called the ambulance. He all the way somewhere. I don't know. He called the ambulance, and you know, he was just calling, checking up on me. You know, asking how I'm feeling, and he met me up at the hospital. But I was there by myself for a little time. But let me tell y'all, I had him at West Alice. that's kind of far. That's real far. So I was in there having contractions bad. Like, dude, I wasn't crying. I was more like, oh my God. More like that. Like, I wasn't crying at all. I took it like a G though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it hurt. Like, as soon as I got in there to get my epidural, this what they gonna tell y'all. They gonna tell you bend over. You already got this big old bump. They gonna tell you bend over. You bending over. But it's like, he pushing you down some more. You can't go no more because your stomach is in the way. So you just like, bruh, you just steady pushing on my back. And I'm already in pain. When you see the needle, I'm just like, bruh, this gonna hurt, but I know I'm gonna feel good afterwards. So he rubbed something on me. And he starts to insert it. So I'm being really still, like real still. Mind you, I'm still in pain, but I'm being real still because I don't want this, to go bad. Like, I heard people, get paralyzed, or one of the things you do wrong is just gonna, everything gonna turn out bad. So I'm being real still. And after that, and then my legs start to go numb. And I'm feeling my legs. I'm like touching my legs. I actually don't feel them. I'm touching my legs, and it's just like, bruh, I can't feel my legs at all. So the pain starts going away. So then, that was that. We was just waiting for the baby to come, basically. I was supposed to be going to sleep, but I don't sleep. Okay, at nighttime I be up, so I didn't even get no sleep. And then on top of that, I didn't even eat, so I threw up while I was pushing him out. So it's just like, it was just, I don't know, it was a lot.
Pushing him out.
Let me see. Okay, so first she had me just pushing, talking about he was ready to come out. He wasn't even ready. I was just pushing for nothing. And a couple minutes after that, he actually was ready. Story short, I'm pushing, and I'm just out of breath. Like, bro, I didn't eat nothing. I'm getting lightheaded. Like, at least let me get a snack and we can continue this later on, boo, because I'm hungry than a bitch. Pushing and pushing. He finally flops out. He just come out like, just
Flopping, but
he had got him an arm. To be honest, I think it was like a rush labor. Like everything was like last minute, but we had got it going. It didn't hurt when I was pushing him. I know a lot of people gonna say that. It just feel like you taking on fat shit, like fat shit that won't come out. Not to be trifling, but y'all wanna know, so I'm gonna tell you the truth. And then they were like pushing on my stomach to take out all of that and stuff. Lord, it hurt, but it felt so good when they finished, because I'm like, bruh, I don't have this big old stomach, like all this weight don't feel like it's up on me and stuff. Like, I was just loving the feeling. And then we, everything went from there. He came out, I'm like, his head, because look, okay, my baby got a big head, but he cute big, but the way his head was looking before, that was unnecessary. His looking was, experience. I had a really good experience for me being young. I went very well. Everything went cool. Everything was cool.
how was it going?
To school pregnant. Okay, so I was actually in school pregnant, but with me, I had a good time around because I didn't like when I found out I was pregnant. I was already 3 months. Mind you, I still have my abs and everything. Just imagine like I'm having abs at 3 months, and then I'm like. I get out of school at 5 months. Like, we get, like, it's summertime at 5 months. So I was real little. So people didn't even notice. But the people that did know, people just asked to feel my stomach. I wouldn't really let people touch my stomach because I don't even mess with y'all like that for y'all to be touching me anyway. I was just always hungry. I had to stay with snacks, water. I always had to use the bathroom. My teachers would be on that BS with me, not trying to let me go to the bathroom. So I came out, with the excuse paper.
Are your friends still?
I don't have friends. What is friends? I have friends. My only friend is his dad and him. Those are my only friends.
How has being a mother
humbled you? It has humbled me a lot because it lets me know some things not worth giving my energy into. When I say that, I mean like I don't involve myself. I've never been a drama person. I've always been a cool person. Like, people don't even beef with. So if you beef with me, you beef with me because of some odd reason that you just made up in your head, because I'm really a cool ass female. I had learned a lot.
Oh yeah,
it also has humbled me to control my attitude. Like, people think, okay, I don't like when people say I got an attitude and I don't have an attitude. That's what will make me have an attitude. But other than that, I don't be worried about what somebody gotta say, or You know, I just don't feed into BS. I don't feed into that. Like, I'm worried about something completely different and way more important than what you talking about. What was your experience when your water broke? I already told you guys about, when my water broke.
Why don't you post your baby?
I post my child because, first of all, he come out the vagina, you want to post a picture. Not only that, let your baby get features. Like, my baby face wasn't even, his features wasn't even there yet. He was still changing, like, week by week. So it was like, ain't no point you trying to post a picture. He gonna look different the next week. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand if it's monthly, but I just wasn't really worried about that. I wasn't thinking about, oh, I'm finna put my baby on the ground. That ain't getting me paid. Like, so I didn't really care, and I didn't really have much thought to it. But I was thinking more so about my family. You know, we was just trying to adapt to it before even trying to put him on the gram or trying to put him on Facebook. Like, y'all just so pressed to see my baby for what? Y'all be asking me about my baby just to see him and leave. Like, it don't really matter. Like, but whatever. I don't know. Y'all just be sacking me about posting him. I don't know why, to be honest, but so y'all can leave me alone. And I know I didn't post him because of the sex that I want to see. I posted him because I want to show my family off. Like, guys a like, and I want to share, and I do want to have him on my channel so y'all can be a part of this journey with me. So but no, I'm hearing about this thing on YouTube about kids not being able to be on YouTube. I don't know. Now, okay, might not be as much as y'all want, but y'all will be seeing him. I know these are a lot of questions, but bear with me, y'all. It's only about like 2 questions. How old is your son? My son is 6 months. My baby is 6 months. Yes, his birthday is August 16, 2019.
Yes.
Question, but not least, what is your advice to teen moms? My advice is to stay strong, okay? Stay strong, have patience, humble yourself. You make sure you're aware of who you bring around your baby, okay? Because it's people who don't really care, and it's bad influence out there, and it's people who actually could be out to harm your baby, okay? So just make sure who you getting your baby to. For those who are pregnant, girls, stack up on them diapers, stack up on them wipes, because you're going to need them. You might not think it, but just think about it. Your baby has to get changed for him, now being 6 months, I change him about every 2 hours because I feed him about every 2-3 hours. So, but when you got a newborn, the newborn's gonna pee a lot. If you got a boy, he's gonna pee on you. He's going to pee on you. Just like I wasn't even into all the changing diaper things, but now I'm adapted to my child. He's adapted to me. So all that pretty stuff, that's not gonna matter. Okay, that's not gonna matter because you gonna start to realize, like you gonna start to notice the change in yourself. You're going to start noticing the change in yourself. Don't beat yourself up. I can tell you that. Don't beat yourself up. Don't blame yourself. Just know that God got a plan for you. I'm trying, like me, myself, I'm learning to get closer with God. You ever just feel like you praying, but He not listening to you? That's how I be feeling. But I still try. You feel me? Like, I still trying to get closer.
Okay, y'all, my camera.
But another thing I want to tell you, teen moms, is that if that father wants to be in your baby's life, girl, let him. Because I've been seeing people doing some cutthroat stuff. Like, you should be grateful, okay? I'm going to tell you this. Just know things are going to get better. I don't know why I can't talk. I don't know. But just, what I'm saying? Just thug it out, okay? Do this. You can do this. If I can do this, I know you can do this. Especially, I used to have a really bad attitude. So if I can be the person I am today, you can as well. I know you guys have been waiting for the reveal. I know you guys want to see my child, so I'm going to show him. But I know y'all been wanting to see him a lot. And it's not that I'm trying to hide my baby, because I know a lot of people keep saying, like, why are you trying to hide your baby? I'm not trying to hide my baby. No, I'm not hide my baby. You are everything. You gave him a smile. So we finna be out. Say bye, y'all. Say bye, y'all. He ain't worried about y'all. I can go past y'all. I ain't gonna use no excuse. I be tired. But I'm gonna start uploading for you guys because I do really want to be active on here. I do really want to be active. Alright, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you guys asking me these questions. I enjoyed doing this video for you guys. But yeah, that's about it. We out.